While incumbent Premier Doug Ford spoke at length today about tariffs, he also answered questions regarding local issues, including crime and concerns over quarries in the Halton region. Eric Viano joins us live in studio with these details. Eric.
Well, Emily, this past weekend, community members in the Halton region, including Campbellville, met to ask Ford to keep a promise he made in 2020, in which he said he would stop the opening of a quarry in Campbellville one way or another. Well, today he changed his tune, saying the province needs quarries to build roads.
I just announced that we're going to be expanding the QEW. You can't expand anything without quarries.
A different message than 5 years ago.
You aren't going to put something in that the whole community is dead against. It's very simple. I know the mayor, you don't want it. No one wants it. I don't want it. We're going to make sure it doesn't happen.
I think somebody needs to refresh the Premier's mind about his commitment to this.
Action Milton is a group that has been calling on Ford to keep his promise to stop the Campbellville quarry, citing concerns over air quality, traffic, and well water.
Most of the people out here, most of us, are on well water. I would love for the Premier to, after this election, to come on out and listen to some of the experts and share with him how the water actually moves underneath the ground and what blasting and digging can do.
But Ford today said quarries are necessary to build roads.
You can't expand the 413 or the Bradford bypass without quarries. Some of these people are the same people that don't want to build anything. They don't want to build new homes. They don't want to build highways. They don't want to build the 413. I want to build Ontario. I want to create jobs. That's what I want to do.
He does not need more quarries. There are over 6,000 of them. There's enough aggregate in the grounds for a very, very long time.
The Campbellville quarry is currently undergoing an environmental assessment. Meanwhile, Ford was also asked today about local crime, specifically the rise in smash and grab style robberies in the GTHA. He says the justice system is too soft on the criminals.
What they do when they get arrested, I've heard it from frontline police officers, they arrest them, get thrown in the cruiser. And they're so cocky, they're saying, I'm going to be out before you start your shift tomorrow. And guess what happens? They're out before they start their shift.
Ford says changes are needed given the amount of young people involved in crime.
You know something? When you're under 18, 17, 18, every one of us knew from right to wrong. Every one of us knew not to get an illegal gun being shipped up from the U.S. because 95% of the guns are coming from the U.S. and commit a crime. That is ridiculous. They need to go away to youth detention for a long time as well.
Ford also said there should be bail reform and mandatory sentences, suggesting if someone is caught using a gun, they should get an automatic 10 years in jail.